Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 series, guys. I'm doing a whole bunch of videos in one day now. This is crazy. I don't think I did so many videos in one day so far. But we have this event. Marriage is impeccable. Blah 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 bursts into my chamber. Her face red with anger, yelling loudly. Enough of the entire castle to hear her has just insulted to my horror. I demand that you cast that whatever buffoon from the court. Oh, so you want me to throw somebody out of the court? Are you serious? I don't think so, dude. What the? That was our steward, you dumb rear. Oh my gosh. I can't believe she made me do that. That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Oh well, I guess. What are you gonna do? Not much we can do that when the wife gets mad like that. You know, gotta bow the knee to the wife. You know, I'm kind of being funny, but still. Oh, we could beat him now. Heck yes, let's go ahead and do this. Fantastic. Now, let's get a piece of Cornwall for the Kingdom of Wessex. That is awesome. That's exactly what I'm waiting for to happen. And I think what we're gonna do is just kinda try to beat him on the field if we can. There we go. We're gonna get a nice victory there. I'm gonna speed the game up a little bit. And we're actually losing 0.1 money, but even so, I wanna win the battle on the ground here, guys, first before anything, because then when I go and siege the capital down, he won't be able to do much about it because he's got just over 1,000 men. So this is gonna be a rather easy fight. I mean, yeah, you can see we're absolutely slaughtering them. It's actually kind of funny. It's not even worth fighting. I don't even know why he's fighting. That's just terrible. But he's got no chance. That is just absolutely terrible. Golden child. What do we got here? One morning I am getting ready for the day. My son, whatever his name is, that was named after my father. Father, I found this while exploring the castle yesterday. You should have it. He hands me a small tattered coin pouch. It makes a jingling sound. That's gonna add 40 coin to our thing. Or you know what? I'm going to do this because it makes his education better. That's fantastic. And so now we wait for 8 months. I'm gonna honestly fast forward this a little bit more so that we're not sitting here forever waiting for us to siege this place down, because we're already making, it's gonna take us 7 months anyways. Now 6, but even so, I could just rush in there, and I think in this case I might actually do that, to tell you guys the truth. Let me see if I can actually do that, and that should end the war, I would think. Let's assault the fort and just win the battle here. There we go, and we're down to 2,000 men left. So yeah, now the war's over. Fantastic. And that becomes part of Wessex now. So now we have the Duchy of Devon, or whatever it's called, under the Wessex banner now, and that's really, really good. How much longer do we have until King Alfred is completed with the tasks that I gave him? Okay, he'll be done in about 9 months. So let's go ahead and get the clock turning again. 8 months though really isn't all that bad, to be perfectly honest. We can switch him over to Cornwall pretty quick. I do want to give somebody that though, now that I'm thinking about it. So what we want to do here, we want to give title. Alright, so I'm gonna want to grant the title to one of my people in here. Oh nice. So now we have another vassal with local corners person, so that should help. What is his skills? Okay, he has an education in martial. That's interesting. Alright, just kind of trying to wait until the steward is done with what he's doing, and then I'm gonna move him to a different place. And then we're also gonna move Alfred to Devon to get the control where it needs to be in that area. You can't have much longer on that. I mean, you can't. Alright, let's at this point move move the steward to a different place of Wessex. Pay the ransom. Alright, cool. Gave us 25 gold off of that. Alright, I'm trying to think here. Yes, I was thinking moving the steward. I remember now. So we're gonna move the steward to maybe this place right here. Gotta really wait until Alfred's done with this 4-month thing in the other territory, and then we're gonna get him in Cornwall there, because he needs to go down there to get the control where it needs to be for that particular area. There's no question about it. Now there's only 50 something days left on that, and then he'll be completed, which is gonna be great, and then we can move him to Cornwall. Now he's got like a month until all that is now done. Okay, now King Alfred is now completed in that regard, so I'm now going to move him to the place we just took. And he'll be working on that for 7 years. Get the time going here. Deceitful vengeance. No, calm. That's a good one. Oh dear. What is with my wife? No, you're not doing this the second time. No, screw off. You are not doing this the second time, dude. I refuse to let you do it the second time. No. Nice. As I learn over a pick of scripture to study, my son, whatever his name is, barges into the room, interrupting my tranquil solitude. Father, you won't believe it, but I found this. He pauses, catches breath, dramatic effect. Really? Really? Hold up. Is my wife screwing with someone else? Hold up. Okay, hang on. We have one ally, she's got 0. Okay, alright, hold up. Earl Alfred's claims. Oh dear, the negotiator. New learning perk. Alright, so let's get washed hands so we get more plague resistance. Okay, now we're gonna siege this place down. I believe this is the place we're going after for Earl Alfred, I think. However, if we can siege his capital down, that would be beneficial as well. How long is it gonna be before we siege this place down? Okay, now the walls are starting to break at this point, and they're fighting, which will weaken him down quite a bit for our war, so that's gonna benefit us. Wow, that's terrible. We got 4 months until they succumb to the siege. Now we got about 50 days until the siege is done. They've now broken down the walls completely, but it's not worth charging in because we only have about a month until it is completed. Now we're gonna go down and siege this place down as well, and that's gonna be 9 months. But thanks to the Vikings, that's really not recoverable at this point. So the war is over on their end, really, if we think about it. This is a twisted mockery. So now the siege is almost over. At this point, we're really broken down at this point. We could probably charge in there and be just fine. I think I'm gonna actually do that and assault the fort, get this over and done with. Okay, yeah, that was the place we had to take because the war score is starting to tick up. So that was definitely the place that we had to take over. I'm just gonna try and accelerate this a little more. Okay, teaching the young. My lord, I think the young whatever could learn a lot if she got the opportunity to study under your tutorage. Earl Alfred's daughter narrows her eyes, waving at us. Yeah, sure, I'll educate your kid, Alfred. You've been a good servant of mine. So not only are you gonna get some more land, but I'll teach you a kid for you. I'm gonna go siege this place down and see if I can't accelerate the war a little bit. We are out of time, guys. I just want to finish up what we're doing here. So it's gonna be a little bit different than we were before, but I do want to finish up the conflict here. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, the walls have been breached on the first level, so we're not gonna charge in there yet. Hopefully we can break in second level and then we'll charge in after that. What amazes me is they're not even trying to stop me, but I think it's because the Vikings are just smashing them so hard. We gotta assault the fort because they're gonna try and retake their place. So I don't want them to do that, so I'm gonna assault their fort that they have now, and that should finish it, I would think. Oh, secrets of nature. I have received an offer from a commissioner from Winchester, blah blah blah. He's experienced in basically herbalist, is willing to pass on his knowledge in return for room and board. Heck yeah, we're getting that. Alright, cool. We're gonna win, hopefully. Yeah, we're winning by quite a bit actually, to tell you guys the truth. We're actually utterly smashing them at this point. That's insane. That's another war in the books, guys. That's another war in the books. That's another war in the books. They can't come back now. They can't come back now. And if they try, they're gonna lose. Just gonna go beat them real quick, catch up, and slaughter them. And that should end the conflict, guys. I mean, there's nothing short of just murder right now. And we won just again. We beat them twice now. That is crazy. Give me your demands for my vassal. We're doing absolutely fantastic. This campaign is going very, very well. The only person I'm really concerned about is Jorvik. And we'll probably get to them in a later episode, but I really am kind of concerned about them specifically. But I will see you guys next time, and God bless.